Now, there is another technique you can use to find this gradient. You have a different gradient, okay? But the point is, this one you have is only an estimate, okay? So let's try and use, I told you earlier, you can use calculus to get this gradient again. So let's write our function is 3x, y equals to 3x squared minus 5x minus 7. So what you do to find the gradient function is simply a function showing you the changes in y by the changes in x. So how the function is going to change with respect to changes in x, you're going to find the general function for this. So what you do in calculus, you try to differentiate each of these terms, right? So what you do to differentiate is you multiply the coefficient by the exponent, okay, and then you subtract 1 from that exponent, okay? So we say 2 times 3 is 6 times x, but now we know x we will have to take 1 from the exponent of x, okay? So 2 minus 1 is just 1, x raised to the power 1 is just x, minus we have the exponent of x, if it doesn't have any value on top, is always 1, okay? So we have this 1 times 5 is 5 multiplied by x, but now remember we have to take 1 from that x value. But 1 minus 1 is 0, and we know from indices that any number raised to the power 0 is just 1. So 5 times 1 is just 5, so we leave it like that. We are not going to bother with the 7 because the derivative of a constant is just 0, okay? So like I said, go back to the channel and look for the videos on calculus. So now this is our gradient function. So for us to find the change in y resulting from the change in x, which is the gradient, when x is equal to 2, all we do, we say the gradient dy dx is equal, when x is equal to 2 is just 6. Anywhere we see x, we put 2 minus 5. So this will be equal to 6 times 2, 12. 12 minus 5, it gives us 7. So this is our actual gradient, okay? So but with our graph, we estimate it as 6.25. Keep this in mind, okay? All right, so everything you do here is an estimation. All right, guys, thank you very much for this. Now you can go on and look for practice problems and try and solve as many as possible. But graphs gives you a good opportunity of raising your grade in the WASC. Thank you very much.